Another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. We are just in the first map. I don't know what the first map is. I don't know what that was about either. Where am I? I am in the hinterlands. But we are going to go back actually to the, what you call it? Haven. Because, I have to be in passive mode. Off to a great start so far. But yeah, Riles Beniles here with a double feature. I did finished Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, the campaign at least. Plenty of stuff to do, obviously, with the epilogue and some of the stuff to kind of put a wrapped bow on it. But I figured I would also get an episode of Dragon Age Inquisition while I have the PS4 locked and loaded, and I got some time to kill before I have to get on the road to Franklin, Wisconsin. So yeah, I figured I'd play a little bit. So if you are tuning in, either live or after the fact, thank you very much for doing so. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you like what you see and you want to see more, hit the bell notification button on the video next to those options. But yeah, so we're essentially establishing the Inquisition. Last episode, it was formed officially, and we were trying to get a foothold in the hinterlands, and now... Yeah, we do. Hello. I thought I could talk to you. Never mind. So I'm taking the camera down because it's kind of in a weird spot because I can't really hook up the camera to the TV because then it has a really weird angle. Audio might be a little bit weird because I'm in a kind of bigger room. And then on top of that, also the camera's kind of in a weird spot because it kind of covers everything. So, bear with me on that. If the camera is a real deal breaker, if you would prefer that I have the camera back, I'll consider it. Maybe we'll bring it back. But yeah, we got to go to the war room right now, because everything that I assigned should be good to go now. Yeah, Isaac Duncan. That's kind of why, just because if it's in the top left corner, it covers the health. The bottom left, it covers the mini-map. Bottom right, it covers my specialties. And top right, it covers the what is it? The objectives. So I figured that this is just the best way to go about it. Alright, so build watchtowers, that's ready. It only took about 48 minutes, but obviously I wrapped the episode up right after this, and it's been a little bit more than 48 minutes. So build watchtowers, and then they give you a report on how it went. So basically, Corporal Vale sent a letter to Commander Cullen because he was the one in charge. We had forces for this one. We have advance warning, much appreciated. Good to know the Inquisition is willing to put in the time to help. That's what I like. There's like a follow-up. It's not just like, all right, this is done, congrats. It's like, oh, hey, thanks for doing this. Really appreciate it, and this is what we got. Wards received. Now we have this. Accept report. Fantastic. Then we did gather coin, just to have Josephine do something. Harvest bar fruit. A portion of the profits will be passed to you. Use it wisely. So now we have 111 gold. So since we're here, I don't know. I don't necessarily want to just keep doing stuff to do stuff. So we have a bunch of these. Over in Orlais, we have this. Address the Chantry in Valroyo. So basically, this is what we had. We were told to go check that out. We'll check that out in a bit. Flames of the Inquisition Charger. Oh, so this is part of the DLC. So basically, this is just, hey, here's this new mount. So really, you can't go wrong either way. We'll take every care with such a boon. Our associates will see to it. I'll quietly make sure nothing interferes with the arrival. Our soldiers will ensure the creature arrives safely. We'll do Commander Cullen. The armor mount has arrived, and it is every bit as magnificent as promised. Hey, now we have a new mount. Have you had gay sex yet with your character? No, I have not, Isaac Duncan. I've only just begun with this character, but there are plenty of characters that you can choose either romance. You can have a man have relationships with another man, or a woman. You can have a female that has relationships with another female or male. And some companions you can only have relationships with if you're a certain race. So, for example, there's Solus and Sarah, who will only have relations with an elf. A female elf, if I might add. So Varrick, I didn't know that he swings that way. I thought he swung female way. But either way. I don't know what it is about Isaac that he wants to always have gay sex. Not judging by any means, but it makes me wonder why he gets divorced so many times. Maybe it's just not for him to be in that relate. Sometimes when I'm alone, I relate to myself. Okay, that's fair. Okay. Let's go back to the hinterlands, and we'll check in with the Horsemaster. I've only been divorced once, but you've had so many female relations that don't ever pan out. What does that tell you? You just use them for their offspring, and then you're like, hit the road, toots. Because apparently you're also in the 1940s. Just as a quick side note, the quality might dip a little bit just because I am using the hotel's Wi-Fi. But the Roadway Inn, they were super cool to let me use their VPN router, because that one doesn't require a pop-up to accept, and it just requires a password. So, really appreciate that they were able to help me out with that.
Nothing to report, sir.
But if the quality does dip, hopefully it kind of bounces back after everything's been processed. But if you're wondering why the quality kind of sucks, that's why I'm on a public Wi-Fi, basically. So it's not like my own private one with the LAN and everything like that. So I do apologize if that's kind of an annoyance for you. All right, let's check with Bron.
If those refugees are
Wow, you're really up close.
They'll need real defenses. I've got a few ideas.
I built the watchtowers.
Watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done.
I'm a two-handed warrior, Isaac.
The refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit. I'll speak to the master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
Okay, Farm 1 security has been approved. Now talk to Dennett to provide horses, because he wanted to make sure that the farm was safe before he said that he would help out the Inquisition. That's fair. Can't blame a guy. I don't think he was over here. Oh, he is. Alright. Hi.
Lena says you got rid of those demon-cursed wolves. Should be safer for our farmers now. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable in good hands to go with it.
Isaac, I literally just started a couple episodes ago. That's why this is episode 3. So no, I've not unlocked the special classes yet.
You sent your stable hands and your horses to the Inquisition. What about you?
Well, you've cleaned up the area, and I can't say I'm not tempted. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play Horsemaster again.
Are you Andrastian? This is a matter of faith. The Maker would want the best to join us.
I've heard some things about you lot. Can't say I'm not interested in what it all means. All right, Inquisition. I'll look to your horses myself. Never let it be said that Redcliffe gave less than the best. Just let me settle matters here and say goodbye to my wife. I'll meet you at Haven.
Okay. So thanks to Cassandra, we got Horsemaster Dennett to join us at Haven. So that's pretty cool. And we have a new agent. What else? The threat remains. So I think we do have to go to Bellroy now. I can't talk. I can't speak words. We'll go there. That's what we've been kind of doing. That's one of the side quests. Blood Lotus. I want to try to get this. I know it seems very out of the ordinary, but I don't know why. I just love doing these requisition quests. They're just so out of the blue, but I love them. I enjoy them. So yeah, just killing some time before heading over to Franklin, Wisconsin today for BCW. That's the second to last show I do for the 4th of July weekend, and then tomorrow I'm over in Watertown, Wisconsin, or Watertucky, as I just found out it's also called as a nickname. I don't know if that's something that the locals like to call it or not. How do you set your AI? Like, what do you mean? Like, how do I set my companions, or... Oh my. What are you doing? Come here. I want to kill you. You're just hanging out. I'm just looting. So you can do the tactical third eye like this, but I really only do that if I think that I'm kind of in a pinch. But honestly, I just like doing the direct approach. Iron. Blood Lotus. Nope. Blood Lotus? Hey, Blood Lotus. Alright. Now where do I go from here? So I got plenty of stuff to do here, but I'm kind of doing what I can do now in the time that I have, which is not a ton. Journal. Oh, back to the Quartermaster, which is just back in the main camp. I love fast travel. Where is the Quartermaster?
Nothing to report, sir.
Wait, that's not... Oh. That's right. Healing mixture. Reward 1 power. I need Drake Stone. Okay, so I got that done. Fantastic. Oh... Let's take care of the Rams. The Ram Menace. Since they're just right here. Then we'll go to Orlais. Bellroy. There's definitely a French theme to some of the races. Not racist. Races. Alright. We will be Varrick for this because it requires hunting. And I can't charge up to a ram with the two-handed sword because, well, they'll just run away from me. And I don't like that. Case in point. Oh, I missed. Alright. There's a little bit of a battle going on.
Apostates! The apostates have fled to the hills.
Search Witchwood for the apostate stronghold. Will they? Will they think twice? Or will they be like, let's just attack them again? Constellations. This one I think is actually pretty easy. I say that. See, I already screwed up. I'll show you a prostate stronghold. Not what was said, but okay. Oh. I think it's... Oh, duh. It's right in front of me. Oh, that's why I had so much trouble the last time, because it gives you a roadmap, and I was just... My goddamn camera was in the way. So there's just the one more, and then I unlock something magical. What do I unlock? I don't know. Don't ask me. I haven't played this game in a long time. All I know is I'm hunting Ram. Okay, 3 more. Treasure. Yar, because we're pirates. It's not really worth the effort when you do unlock it. Yeah, I think it's just like a small cache or something. Honestly, the constellations themselves are more worth the prize that they yield. But hey, if you're a completionist, that's the way to do it. Okay. There's a camp in this area, I think. Oh, there are demons. Hopefully they're not too strong. Oh. Stunned. So Isaac, what do you got on tap for RGG live streams today? Anything? Or are you taking it easy? I know you've been working on Hitman, but what else have you been doing? Heroes of the Storm. Just one of those old-timey Blizzard boys I see. Nothing wrong with that. Who are you?
Templar bastards killed my husband and stole the ring from his finger. They deserve to die.
You're saying the Templars attacked your husband?
Hitman is bugged. Why is it bugged?
Out a stump. The fools couldn't tell a shovel from a mage's staff. Had to be safe, they said. Rebels everywhere attacking by surprise, sick bastards. They took the ring I gave him on our wedding day in case it was magic.
Farewell.
Not even a confirmation of like, oh, I can get that for you. That's not a problem. Just tell me her life problems and like, all right, farewell.
There's too many refugees out here. Reminds me of Kirkwall during the Blight.
Speaking of Templar bastards, hey-ya! Man, that DPS must be something else. I aggroed the crap out of these people. Oh, don't mind me. So are you playing Hitman on like on your computer or on your PS4? So obviously OBS is software. Obviously it is. Don't you know? But if you're streaming through OBS, I mean, if you're playing on a PS4, you might as well just stream through Twitch through your PS4. It's a lot simpler. And that's how I die. And this is how the Inquisition ends. Sliding down. How'd you get down here? This bull. Oh, don't mind me. We're just picking your plants. Hope that's cool. Hello? Oh, nobody's here. That's fine.
Interesting reading. Could be worth a look.
Don't mind me. I know technically you just escaped and it's not like you abandoned the house, but all your goods belong to us. Drink a potion. What was I doing? I was hunting rams. PC, and there is a known issue right now, so I switched to Friday the 13th and Heroes of the Storm. Well then.
That had to hurt.
Well, good luck with that. So I did finish Wolfenstein 2. There's still plenty of stuff to be done after the campaign, which I'll probably do a little bit later. There is DLC I found out, so might do that as well. But I think for now I might just work on a new game and come back to that at a later time because kind of Wolfensteined out for a little bit. But excited for Youngblood. That'll be sweet.
Make a curse this war. Where are we gonna go?
We'll find someplace safe.
Hey,
Where?
you should.
The Mages and Templars are gonna burn down the whole world.
Why don't you come hang out with us? Or the Inquisition. Okay, where the hell am I going? Aw, you beastard. There you go. There you go. There you go. Alright.
Excuse me, have you seen another Inquisition scout? Elven woman, answers to writs.
You said your friend hasn't reported back?
She was supposed to be checking on some apostates. I'm on duty here, or I'd go look for her.
I'll talk to you later.
Alright. I think there's a camp like right here. Yep. Might as well.
We could make camp.
Might as well set a foothold. Alright, now let's... Crossroads. Alright, so there's that hunter up here.
Mages, Templars, bandits, demons. Making it hard for a man to hunt for his supper.
Here, maybe this will help.
It more than helps. With this, I can fill these hungry bellies. Give these folks some hope.
Hey, here's some ram meat I put in my pocket.
But no one else is helping like you lot. Maybe I was wrong.
Yay, level 5, yay. Yeah, SpongeBob, yeah. Okay. Alright, so let's go to Bellroy. By that I mean we have to unlock Bellroy. I think it's pretty much just put it in the war room and then move on out. Just walking into the door. It's cool. Let's see if I can actually talk to anybody.
Need something?
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the deep roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard.
Okay.
It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
Okay.
How did the red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the thaig it came from is a secret. Did someone find more of it in the deep roads? That's not a cheery thought.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject. Need something?
Can I ask you something, Varrick?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
We'll do this one.
How do you and Cassandra know each other?
And then we gotta move.
The Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of mine. The Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
Alright.
Another time, Varrick.
I just run. Just talking normally. Another time. Farewell, I have to run away.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed.
I like these cutscenes. Talking with your
in the shadow.
allies.
In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood. To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
Don't ask me. I'm as baffled as you are.
Then we can only guess at what he wants.
Don't ask me.
The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. All of us. She was the Divine. She led the faithful. She was their heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for
Now
nothing.
she's dead.
Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this.
Wow.
It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
Come. We'll talk later. Which is it? It's Cullen.
I will keep the peace, while you and the others appeal to the Chantry in Valroyo.
Better ready yourself for the blame. You will be rightly...
Wow. What a chuckle. That guy is such a delight.
I don't know if Apothecary Doc has anything.
Summon the War Council. Alright, so I have Inquisition Perks. The perks menu, you can select perks that provide unique... Oh, too bad. Can I go back? Yep.
What have your ears heard, Leliana? Anything new we don't already know about?
No, nothing.
Okay, so Horsemaster Dennet is an Inquisition perk. I got that. Tempered glass flasks, better technique with glass working, more durable flasks, allow more portions to be carried. Inventory capacity by 15. Open new dialogue options related to history and the Chantry. Grants an additional XP for each Codex Century found. Maybe. Nobility knowledge, detailed study of politics. Sterling reputation. Pay the Inquisition 10% more for items sold. Favor for a favor. The rare stocks. Secrets. Arcane knowledge. I did the Fade or Arcane Studies. Optimal cutting. Eagle-eyed. Deft hands. That's to unlock the locked stuff, obviously. Criminal activities. Increased for killing foes. I think for this one, I'm going to go with history knowledge. I like having dialogue options. I think that's kind of cool because then you're like, oh, hey, what about this? Oh, wow, now I'll tell you everything. So we'll do that for now. Now to Orlais. Valroyo. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Nope, that's not a thing. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city so we can show them the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe. I'm pretty sure I'm well above level 4.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion. And we should ignore the danger to the Herald. Let's ask him.
This actually may help. This is a terrible plan. I'm not worried.
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will...
Josephine's like, okay. Don't ask me. Just the Chantry and Bellroy remaining. I already read all this stuff. Confirm. Here we go. Why is there a breach hanging over Bellroy? Is there something evil afoot over there? The game is afoot. Wait, that's the wrong thing. Oops. Alright, so we'll play a little bit longer. Once it gets to be about 2, I'll probably have to call it. So we got about another hour. So I gotta meet. I gotta still shower, still gotta get ready. Basically just gotta clean off the chlorine. I can't talk today at all. Ooh, look at this beautiful city.
The city still mourns.
Look at, they're so afraid.
Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Yep.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varrick.
Or maybe it's the guy that's armored to the teeth.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Meet them. In fisticuffs.
They wish to return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Oh, this is just all the statues. Hello.
Stand wary, guardsman. The Inquisition is here, along with the Herald of Andraste.
I like these
They
helmets.
say they found the Free Marcher covered in the Divine's blood.
Let him pass. The Inquisition is the Templars' problem, and they'll fix it.
Here we go.
Good people of Bellroy, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet, no servant of anything beyond his selfish greed.
I am the enemy. The breach in the sky is our true enemy. We must unite to stop it.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late.
Hey.
The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Ow. Knockout punch.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
That guy's like, what the hell? So for the record, if you say this one's like, oh, I was about to do that myself.
Was that display supposed to impress me?
On the contrary, it wasn't for you at all.
That's if you want to be a jerk Inquisitor.
It's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Goddamn.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Man, he's really up in my face right now.
Templars, one of your own commands the Inquisition's forces. Join us as heeded.
A staunch and loyal member of the Order. So loyal, he abandoned them for a false herald.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing.
Oh my.
Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
So they're gonna protect the Chantry, but they're like, hey, nope, they don't.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
They don't deserve our
Has
protection.
Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
I'm pretty sure he's giving in to ambition and grandstanding right now.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
That's what we're attempting, yes.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry's useless, and the Templars... Andraste... I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but... if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Oh, okay.
Well, he is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her, if it pleases you.
Head to Haven, then.
Agent acquired.
Need good people.
Hooray!
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you.
Our Templars left. The Chantry promised
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Mysterious arrow. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Bellroy. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and around the cafe. Maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny. A poor drawing of the locations the market is attached. This is one of my favorite people.
My maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours to give. Oh, maker, where is the comfort? Look away. I have broken the chant because it comes from my heart. What have we when our divine is dead and the sky burns?
What do you mean you broke the chant?
Are you also ignorant of the Maker's most basic rites?
Yes.
The chant of light is how we honor the Maker. They are the only words that the faithful should hear from my lips. But I can't. Our divine is dead. Our Templars gone. The Maker's silence is deafening. What hope have we?
The Inquisition can give you the answers you need.
So, I have a faith I've lost. Or one that seeks to drive it from me. I can't even look to our Templars. How is this not darkness?
The Templars didn't even touch you.
Look at these guys.
I believe that messenger is trying to get our attention.
Circle Mage.
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
First Enchanter Vivienne, you are cordially invited to attend my salon held at the Chateau of Duke Bastien de whatever. This is another companion. So we have friends. Hooray! Wait, was that another arrow? City guard.
Move along.
Well, aren't you a bucket of sunshine? Sunshine.
What is the Grand Cathedral thinking? We must have a new divine. She will show us the way.
Okay. You're helpful.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We
Why?
came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself.
You're the one that got punched in the face by the
Now we
Templars.
have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone.
Yep.
And my fellow clerics are scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
Someone who can help.
Someone who can help close the breach and end this madness.
That is more comforting than you might imagine.
I'm not even looking at you.
It is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do...
Like we're trying to have two different conversations. Okay. What was... Friend of Red Jetty.
We should search the area.
Red Handkerchief. Thank you, friends, for helping good Lady Karras. Saw those who asked about the Herald enter third passage. Could not stay to see them exit. So basically, this is just one of those episodes that, or one of those quests that you get to kind of get a feel for the area. Oh, excuse me, guys. Red handkerchief. Key lifted from drunk swearing about Harold. Don't know what door. I'm out. My debt is paid. So basically, these handkerchiefs are from agents, the friends of Red Jenny, that have kind of done stuff, and now we have to go collect it. What was the next one? Change floor. I have to go upstairs. This is the second floor, right? No. That's just a fast travel. I don't want to see these anymore. Okay, now we need to get to the second floor. And that guy keeps talking about who left them. Get over it, Betty. That's not it.
They say you're searching for power.
Oh, duh. Technically, that is a fast travel location. Scrap parchment hastily torn from an ornate document stuffed into its hiding space with a large red sock. And we are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve in a new way. Herald go at time, praise Adras. Taken together, the messages reveal time, path, and a key to location on the world map. Okay, use the world map to meet at to travel the meeting point. Sakuni Courtyard. Here we are.
If I might have a moment of your time.
We don't want any.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
I'm surprised the leader of the Mages wasn't at the Conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Oh, well, that helps.
The Mages weren't willing to talk to the Inquisition before. Why now?
Because now I've seen what you are. And I've seen the Chantry for what it is. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the Mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Okay. I thought that was a meeting for Red Jenny. Oh, wait, maybe it is. Woohoo! Fend off the guards. I just drink a potion. Oh my.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me.
Oh, you leave Bellroy at all, and Fiona will talk with you.
We'll survive in victories against
It just happened that I was leaving, and there you go. Oh.
Just say what?
What is that?
Nice.
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're kind of plain, really. All that talk, and then you're just a person. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Why didn't you take their weapon?
Because no breaches.
Sarah's the best. She's just a little kid. But she's got a childish sense of humor, I guess. Just everything's a joke.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
I use them to help you. Plus, I also have arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife?
Yikes.
All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards,
I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Back there you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead yet. I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
Hell yeah, does Sarah can join the Inquisition?
Alright, Sarah.
She's
I
fantastic.
can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
And now Varrick takes a hike just because that was it's too fun to have too fun not to have Sarah around. Too many breaches and a personal locket. All right, now let's go meet Vivienne. I don't use Vivienne all that much, but her character is still it's nice. She has some good background history. Plus, it's a good way to put a bow on this episode. Get some companions, then go get ready, because I'm nothing if not terrible at timing and scheduling.
Lord Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
That's what I like about this game is they'll...
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties.
Love those
You
masks.
must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil
So depending on the race
opens,
that you
Andresta
choose,
herself delivered you from the faith.
that'll determine the last name you have and obviously your gender, but you can have a completely weird first name and they won't even announce it, so that's basically just up to you.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duc Bastien.
He hasn't
Bastien.
been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for a long period.
Council of Heralds, I
It
should be
can't
there.
be good for
Get
a
it?
man
Because
of
I'm the
his
Herald of Andraste.
And of course, there's the Civil War.
Of course.
Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the tails in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit.
Oh my.
Washed up sisters
Nice
and
hat.
crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
I want justice. We're restoring peace. That is a holy calling. What's your point? I want justice.
That's not true. I'm just searching for Divine Justinia's killer.
Of course you are. I'm sure your army is out scouring the hills for her murderer as we speak.
What a
We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
We're not here to murder people senselessly.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this.
Don't want to ruin the party.
I wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
One of those two.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed
a jerk
in the
about it.
politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
Why not?
Is your interest in the Inquisition, Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
I know she has a husband.
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
I don't want to be frozen into a block of ice. That's why I try to have to flirt. Recruit. Welcome aboard.
We'll be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Nope, because it's 1:40. I don't have to be there until 3. It's a half-hour ride. But we will be coming to a close here, just so I can make sure I'm ready. It gives me time if I need to stop. Which I do. Need to get gas. Isaac just doesn't know what a clock looks like. Zing. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure you're the only one watching live right now, so yeah. You got that going on. Please pound some dude. We're not that far yet in the romance options. Chill out, bro. Literally just started the game. Schuler is here.
Ugh.
I mean, Sky. You're impressive.
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything.
Clearly flirting obviously means Stockholm Syndrome because she was my captor. And I'm acting like we're good friends.
And they may be right.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I?
Damn.
My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be
You
so
should
careless.
stalk her home. Yikes.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone.
You, rabbit that was right by the hole. You're done.
You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
I don't know.
I can't really say.
I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
I like to stand out.
At least I get everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
You left the Templars for this. You believe the Inquisition can work?
I do. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
This is for you, Isaac.
No, but if you have one prepared, I'd love to hear it.
Another time, perhaps. Still lots of work here.
That one was for you, Isaac.
Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
I mean, damn it. You loved it. I don't know if I can talk to him again.
Yes.
Oh. Ha ha ha! We'll get to that one at another time. He wants to sit on your head. Alright. Talk to Horsemaster Dennett.
Feels good to be back at work, Inquisition. And lucky you have me. In lesser hands, you'd be in trouble. Haven can't support the mounts you need, but I can.
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Haven is groaning under the weight. It wasn't built for this, but we'll make it serve.
Farewell.
Maker be with you.
I'm gonna change my horse. Because I have that one.
That'll do fine.
What's the one that I just got? Nope. 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 I want to see what this one looks like.
That'll do fine.
Oh my. We'll do this one. I like the armor.
Inquisition?
We did that last time. See if I can...
Need something?
Alright. I just want to do cutscenes right now. Cutscene conversations. Hey, it's Sarah.
So, this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just... I thought it'd be bigger.
Zing.
Hear that? I meant the stronghold, but it sounded like... Well, it's funny, right? Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and Mages need to be sat down.
The Templars and the Mages. Most people pick a side.
Most people are stupid.
Fair.
But where do you stand on the war?
In the middle, with everyone, not a Trevelyan, or whatever. You know what I hear about Mages?
I'm a Trevelyan.
Nothing, until one goes all demony. Know what I hear about Templars? Nothing, until they take maybe Mages. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
That's why we're here. To help guide everyone back from the brink.
Most people are
The
stupid.
religious ones tell you that.
Yep.
That's important, right? But don't make it all about that. Seems like believing too hard is what got everyone here. And here is stupid and smells of horse. Really, what everyone needs
Here
is
is
to get everything
stupid.
back to
It
normal
smells of
and
horse.
proper and
It's the
profitable.
worst.
Sound good to you, all chosen Lord Herald?
I think I'll enjoy having you around, Sarah. I hope you'll feel the same.
Not even.
Yikes.
Get to work, Herald. I'm gonna go kick someone out of a bed.
In all seriousness, I enjoy having her around because she's very fun to have around. The more
Chasing
cutscenes.
the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
So I think that's if you want her out of the Inquisition. Which I don't. She can stay. Hey, it's Solus.
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it.
I swear, if you don't go to Pound Town before you leave, you can't romance yet. You have to do more dialogue options. You son of a gun.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
No.
We'll talk later. Goodbye.
Alright, just for Isaac, we'll go back to Cullen. And we'll use up that romance option, because the Herald of Andraste is just a huge flirt now. And then after that, I for real need to get out of here. He's gonna be like, I gotta go.
Yes. Did you leave anyone behind in Kirkwall?
No. I fear I made few friends there, and my family's in Ferelden.
No one special caught your interest?
Yikes.
I can't say I was lucky. Honestly, I was not good company back then.
Here you go, Isaac.
I might enjoy your company.
I would value your friendship. I'm afraid I cannot offer. I trust you'll understand.
There you go. That was for you. And he turned you down because you were way too abrasive. So, Cullen is one of the companions that he can only romance a female character. Kind of like Sarah, when I romanced her and she kind of shut me off, it's because she only can romance a female character. Crap.
It's
Please,
good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
please just be this and nothing more.
You heard?
My
What
agents
time?
in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
At least we know how to approach the Mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
Nice.
I agree.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
There's always danger.
It would be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
All right.
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
It does sound odd, I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall.
It's another
If
companion.
you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if you can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Blackwall has a very riddled story, but he's also quite alright. Alright, let's do War Council, and then I gotta wrap things up. So we'll set this because all this stuff happens in real time, so I can set this and then go away and it'll be done. So it's kind of the nice thing. We won't do that because we don't have...
Saying something about
oh wait, that's right.
Cullen?
Yes. Haven has limited space for our soldiers to train. Perhaps we could set up something over here.
Okay, so I don't know how someone would just come to this area, but I can see the use. Sarah has scribbled a jar of bees hitting someone in the face, also a butt. So Cullen is the best option. It's too large of area covered. Bounty hunters are a simpler bet. If he's peddling them to fighting forces, my people will find the trail. I can send runners among the bands. If this weapon can help, it will be found. Bounty hunters.
To work?
Alright. This one, address to no man's concerns. We'll use Josephine because
Let us begin.
She's the connection person. Wishes to convey our deepest sympathies of the death. Hold a vigil on... So... Technically, Cullen is the shorter one, and doesn't really matter, but I like Liliana's because she actually knows the person, so we'll do that.
Let's see what we have.
Plus, then everybody has something to do. But on that note, that's where we're going to end things, just because I got to get ready for the show today in Franklin, Wisconsin, Brew City Wrestling. Maybe I'll do something when I come back later tonight, but that'll be a later broadcast. But until then, thank you very much for tuning in. If you were watching live or after the fact, be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification button so you'll stay up to date when I go live the next time. You'll get a update on your email or your smartphone or whatever you have for YouTube. And then we'll see you next time. So again, thank you very much for tuning in, and catch you on the next episode. Also listen to RGD because Isaac makes terrible choices and records while he's drunk, and that's the favorite part of my show. All right, bye.